Hey, what is going on, guys? My name is Hazeeq and welcome back to another Black Ops 3 Zombies video. Now in this one I'm bringing you the best strategy for high rounds on Zetsubou no Shima. So last week I went for a solo Easter egg and I tried it like for 4 times or maybe 5 times in a single day, and only on the 6th time I got to complete the Easter egg. It was such a pain in the ass, but I finally did it. So yeah, that's the first thing kind of this guide. You're going to need to complete the Easter egg. So I kind of got the Easter egg done, and then this new area unlocks where the boss battle took place, and that's one of the best places to train zombies on. Like literally, that is such a good place to train zombies on that I got to round 52. That is right, absolutely out of nowhere. I did not expect that. I did not want to go for a high round. The only thing I wanted is to complete the Easter eggs, because I haven't done the Easter egg on Zetsubou yet, and I just wanted to complete it, and I end up on round 52. So in this guide I'm gonna give you everything you need to know, everything that you have to do and have to get in this. I have all the gameplay of the whole game, and you're going to see and learn everything that you need for this guy. So if you enjoyed, sit back and relax. It took me a long time to get this together, so leave a like and let's get straight into the tutorial. So now there's 2 ways you can start a solo game on Zetsubou no Shima. So you're going to need the wall power or the fire sale gobblegum. Now you can go either with one of those, and it just depends. So if you want to go with wall power, that's probably the best choice. So you have to get the wall power on round 1, so you have 2 shots at it. You can hit one at round 1 and the second one at round 2. If you don't get it, then end the game, because you're just basically going to ruin it. So yeah, you have to earn it at round 1 or 2, so on your first 2 attempts. If you don't get it, restart the game, no problems. And it can take a couple of times. It could be sometimes a bit annoying, but when you get it, it feels satisfying, and then you can move on. So once you got your fire sale gobblegums, now in this gameplay I'm gonna go with the fire sale gobblegum. On round 2 you're going to hit up the mystery box and get 2 weapons. Now I was extremely lucky to get the Drakon and the HG40 on my first attempts. No, I actually got the Man of War, but you know, you got 3 shots at a fire sale, so basically 24 mystery box spins. You're definitely going to get at least 2 decent weapons, which is good. Now if you're going for the wall power gobblegum, I would recommend you using the ICR beside the green water location, or the green 115 radiational water, or the radiated water, whatever you want to call it. Lab B is also in that area. So yeah, if you're going with the wall power, you have to open up a couple of doors to get to there, but once you're done, your life gets a lot easier. Now next up, you have to do these skull rituals. You can get the Skull of Nansapwe on round 7 to 9. That's the fastest I've done in this gameplay. I believe I'd get it a bit late because I kind of screwed up in the rounds, but you know, on the first round with the weapons that you get from the mystery box is going to be really easy. You can do it round 1, round 2, depends on your luck with the gobblegum. So yeah, you can complete this real quick, and you can move on to the next one after a couple of rounds. So I almost forgot, you have to take a look at your challenges here. So you want to come up to this ritual skull place, and there are 3 challenges that you want to complete before the last step of the Easter egg. Now please keep in mind that this is not the main Easter egg guide. I'm pretty sure you can find a guide on YouTube, because I do not have one on my channel, and it's pretty late to make one, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna bring you the DLC 3 Easter egg one once it will be complete. But yeah, here on round 4 I'm going for the second skull ritual using the Drakon. It's really easy. I would recommend taking out the spiders real quick because they're annoying, and I died a couple of times because of them. So yeah, the spiders are probably the things you want to kill before killing the zombies, but don't let the zombies get to the skull either. So here I am on round 12. I have already built the KT4 and I'm starting the upgrade process for it. I already have the Skull of Non-Sapui, and keep in mind that you should have the in plain sight Gobblegum for this, just to be safe. So yeah, round 12, that's round 12-13, that's probably when you should start getting the upgrade process for the KT4. Now guys, just a little tip for you: if you want to get the part for the KT4 that drops from the zombie, you have to stay near Lab B area, because if you stay away from that area, it's gonna drop a lot later in the game, because I got it on round 37. But when you stay near the Lab B, I got it on round 4 and I could build the KT4 straight away. So yeah, you have to build the shield by that time as well, and you should get the gas mask and open the pack-a-punch. I'll have a link in the description for all of these tutorials if you don't know how to get the KT4 upgraded, build the shield. I don't have the tutorial for the gas mask. I'm pretty sure you can find one on YouTube, but the gas mask is going to be very useful for the final boss battle. So guys, by completing one of your challenges, you are actually rewarded with a free perk slot, so which means you are able to carry 5 perks, and the 5th perk that I would recommend getting is the Widow's Wine. So Speed Cola, Quick Revive, Juggernaut Double Tap, and the of course Widow's Wine. So you get the Widow's Wine by defeating the boss. I have that on my channel as well, and you essentially get a free Widow's Wine every time you go there. So yeah, 5 perks, that's what you need. Now you can also get free perk bottles or perk slots from using the plants. Now you have to listen very clearly now. So guys, this is when I completed the final boss battle and I got all the perks, and this is very cool. Now keep in mind that you're going to need the anywhere but here Gobblegum for this Easter egg, which kind of sucks that you have to equip a Gobblegum of some type, you know, a specific Gobblegum for the Easter egg. That's, you know, really stupid in my opinion. Now I'm gonna give you a couple tips real quick. Now use your Skull of Non-Sapui if you get stuck, because, you know, it's an OP secondary wonder weapon. You have to use it all the time. Now what I would recommend doing, if you have you know, just a huge horde of zombies, pull it out for 2 seconds, kill a couple of zombies, then press triangle to switch back. And this is what I do actually. You have to plant a seed, shoot it with a KT4, and water it with the blue water. Here I watered with the rainbow water, but you should water it with the blue water, and that's what you can do if you do it 3 times in a row. You can imprint yourself into an egg, and what basically what this does is give you an unlimited quick revive. So what I mean by unlimited is of course if you get this every single time. Now once you get this, you actually press imprint on the egg, and it copies exactly all the perks, the weapons, the Gobblegums, everything you have. And once you die out completely, when you don't have quick revive, you are going to spawn in from that egg, which will basically give you an extra life. Even though you used up all your quick revives, it doesn't matter, you're still getting an extra quick revive, which is awesome. So I'll have a link on the screen right now. Press on that video. This is one of the key parts of this tutorial. This is how I actually survived to round 52 in this area. Now here is the interesting part. The training isn't that hard at all. You have the KT4. I used the Razorback and the Brecci in the first part of my kind of walkthrough. In the second I used the ICR, and what did I use? The Haymaker. So yeah, you can switch between weapons. Use your in-plane sight Gobblegum, because that's going to save you a lot. Now guys, another tip is that you have to use the Haymaker for the boss battle. Now the only reason why I'm not using the Marshals, because I just felt on the boss battle they didn't do much, because the Thrashers die a lot quicker from the Brecci or the Haymaker, so that's why I decided to use them. You can do whatever you want, but I went for a Razorback because I ate a fruit off of a plant, and that gave me a free random perk, and I got the Mule Kick unfortunately, so I went for the Razorback. It was pretty powerful, and of course the KT4. Now every couple rounds you're going to get a Spider Boss round, which guarantees you the max ammo, and it doesn't mean that you have to worry about ammo. You can go for a couple gobblegums here that I suggest. So the aesthetical antitheses, which can give you a lot of ammo, the max ammo of course. Then what? I wouldn't recommend Perkaholic for this because you're going to get all the perks anyway by completing the Easter egg. What else would I go for? Maybe Aftertaste just for the boss battle. Of course, in plain sight, anywhere but here is you know, you need it for the Easter egg itself. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Now when you have all the perks, the only gobblegum that you're going to be using is the in plain sight. And if you do run out of ammo, the aesthetical antitheses is going to be very useful. Now if you have a lot of max ammo gobblegums, you can use that as well. Now back to the training, it's really not that hard. You just have to, like, this actually gets you a lot better at training. And I used the Razorback with the Thunderwall upgrade and the shotgun with the fireworks upgrade. Now I went with the fireworks just because they're so good and they help me kill the trashers a lot faster, and the trashers are very difficult to kill at high rounds. Another thing guys, you have to build a shield on lab A because that's when you're going to be going when the round ends. That's the closest. You can also build it on lab B, but I built it on lab A. And at every round you have to keep a zombie just so you can get a brand new shield, because you know throughout the round your shield is going to get wrecked. So yeah, keep that in mind. That's very useful. And of course you are going to need the gas mask, so occasionally change that as well. Okay, going a bit forward, round 30. By the way, I completed the Easter egg flawless, so I had no downs up until round 47, I believe. Now this is some gameplay with a Thrasher, and the Thrasher is kind of hard, so you're going to see how I actually take him out. The fireworks does a pretty good job on taking him out. Now the Widow's Wine saves you a lot. As you can see, I don't have a shield in this gameplay because I forgot to take it in the previous round, or I accidentally killed a zombie. I don't remember, but with a shotgun you should take him out pretty quickly. Now you want to charge up a couple of KD4 rounds every couple of minutes, just so the zombies die out, because if you charge up 3 shots with the KD4, you know you're going to kill a whole horde of zombies, as well as the Thrashers, because you know the KD4 is really powerful even on high rounds. And look out for the spiders. I would recommend running around with the Brecci or the Haymaker, and if you turn back you're going to switch to your Razorback or to whatever weapon you have, automated weapon, and shoot them just to get a lot of points basically. Now I'm not sure if I'm gonna use the there we go, I'm gonna use the KD4 there, and that's going to kill the Thrashers I believe. And I'm just gonna walk around that area where I shot the KD4 just so the zombies get in there and die. I just try to kill as many of them as possible. Round 35 now. I went and changed the in plain sight gobblegum because I used it a couple of times and I got the anywhere but here. Now the anywhere but here is useful, but you know you could have in plain sight because that's a lot better. I wouldn't recommend buying a lot of expensive gobblegums, so you know just hit 1 gobblegum per round. That should do it. There we go. I'm using the KD4 there, and look at that. Would you look at that? That took out a lot of zombies, like the Widow's Wine. And make sure to pick up the spider drops for the Widow's Wine. You know it's gonna give you free grenades, and that's very useful. Now you want to take out the spiders real quick, and you want to use the weapon that you have the Thunderwall on to kill the zombies that are behind you, like I said previously. And I wouldn't recommend going with the ray gun for this. There we go, that's the Thunderwall effect. I wouldn't recommend going with the ray gun for this because you know the ray gun isn't that good in Black Ops 3. Of course the monkeys would be very useful. Unfortunately I didn't get them in this gameplay, but next time I try to go for this high round, I'll be sure to get them. Skipping 10 rounds ahead, I changed my Razorback to my ICR and I got the Thunderwall upgrade on that. And I would recommend having the laser sight on this bad boy as well. And I switched the Brecci for the Haymaker. And here's how I use my Skull of Nonstop. I use it for a couple of seconds, kill a bit of zombies, and then switch it back in, kill a couple of zombies, and then my Skull of Nonstop is ready. That's how it works. Now keep in mind guys that this was like recorded at night. I was playing like midnight. This was midnight. I played at 2 a.m., 3 a.m. I played the whole night. It took me like 5 hours to get to this because I made a couple of stops. Now here is where I got stuck. I panicked a lot, but the Skull of Non-Software just basically did all the job. And you can use the Thunderwall to clear a path. Now for those who don't know how the alternative ammo works is, if you don't use the weapon for quite some time, the first shot that you're going to take will almost definitely have the alternate ammo and is going to affect the zombies with it. And yeah, like I said, take out the spiders as fast as possible. Now just one last thing guys, in between rounds you have to go out to the to the surface and plant a lot of seeds. Now you want to shoot the seeds with the KD4, and you're going to water them with blue water and shoot them with the KD4 again. You're going to repeat that process for 3 rounds, and you should be getting a lot of good stuff like max ammo, fire sails. They're going to be very useful for gobblegums, and if you want to get the monkeys out of the mystery box or just change your weapons, you could be getting free perk slots, which is very useful as well. You could be getting the infinite lives, just the imprinting thing, the eggshell or whatever you want to call it. That's very useful. Like I used it twice in this gameplay, and I actually had a third one, but I did not imprint myself because I had no perks on, which was really unfortunate. So yeah, this is the sad moment when I went down, and this is what happens when you have the imprint shell. So as you can see, I didn't have the quick revive. Now when you go down, I would recommend to use your death and taxes on the Thrasher if you can see him, like if he's anywhere near you, just to take him out as fast as possible. Now I went down, I didn't have the quick revive, and as you can see, it's reviving me. But what is reviving me? That's right, the imprint eggshell, or the copy eggshell, whatever you want to call it. I don't know the exact name of it, but this basically is just so OP, but it's really rare, so that's why I would recommend basically just getting it every round, and just planting and watering the plants every round with blue water and shooting with the KD4. Now here I come out of the eggshell, all my perks, everything stays the same, just like I had it when I imprinted myself. So yeah, and this is actually heartbreaking because this is coming to an end, and this is where actually the game ends. So this is how I went down. It was really frustrating. I used my in plain sight gobblegum, and I still got hit and I died. That was really annoying, and I did not imprint myself, even though I had another eggshell ready, for me to imprint myself, but I couldn't. And I tried my best here. It was really hard. I used my in plain sight again just because I had the red screen over there. I tried to do everything, guys, but like I said, if you enjoyed the tutorial, leave a like, guys. It took me a long time to get this gameplay for you. It took me a long time to get all this together and get all the tips. I'm gonna have all the links in the description for all the tutorials on Zetsubou no Shima. I'm gonna have a lot of links at the end of the video, but yeah, this is a dramatic way I went down. I had to use my Skull of Non-Software. I was just a big noob. This is what I did actually. I went to buy a gobblegum because I thought I could get an in plain sight gobblegum, and bam, there we go. Game over, guys. Round 52. This is my highest round that I've ever got to, and on such a hard map, I would never believe that I could get to such a high round on such a hard map, guys. But yeah, here are just some tutorials on Zetsubou no Shima on the screen. Click on them if you don't know how to get them. Guys, if you enjoyed the tutorial, I'm sorry it's been almost a 20-minute video, but this is worth it. Thank you all for watching, guys. Subscribe for more zombies content like this, and if you enjoyed, please leave a like. I would very much appreciate it, guys, and peace out.